got?
Shoot you! Why? Get the down! Why are you running?
Because I'm scared.
You worried about the baby now?
I really can't breathe. I'm not saying it was right. I'm not a bad person.
I'm gonna tell you what, no funny.
You know what? You don't gotta threaten me because I didn't threaten you.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Supreme Court of the Internet. I am your host, Joe Volta, also known as @HighVoltageLaw. Without further ado, let's get into it.
On March 2nd, 2022, officers had pulled over Tempest Isom for multiple prior motor vehicle violations, all while her 5-year-old daughter sat in the back seat. As the officers approached Isom's vehicle, an unexpected act of aggression occurred. Isom, in her desperation to escape the situation, struck one of the officers in the leg with her vehicle and sped away. This reckless act triggered a brief but intense pursuit through the streets of Trenton.
He hit my car. I called the police station. The guy told me to bring him to 225. He hit my car. I just need my car. I'm signed into this car.
Who is it? Who is he?
That's
to you?
my ex-boyfriend. That's my ex-boyfriend.
Were you downtown?
Mm-hmm.
On Lafayette
I don't know the name.
and Warren? Is that where it started?
No, it started on Spring Street.
Look this way for me. Look this way. Yeah, you were on Lafayette. Get your earrings still over there.
My earring?
Yeah.
This cop's
262
good.
dispatch.
Cop knows the earring was there. Pretty good. And then can we say on this video it says Karen Cam? And as an aside, I feel really bad for all the women named Karen. I would change my name personally if my name was Karen. On another note, I currently am in court and have a trial right now against a woman whose name is Karen. And she kind of acts like a Karen sometimes. Just saying.
Stop! Stop!
Oh shit! Rolling out, almost hitting the cops like that.
We're passing Regal. There's a child in the back seat.
High speed chase. Let's
She's
go.
running. Stand by. Let me see your hands. I have a gun. I'll shoot you. Why? Let me see your hands. Get the down. Get the down. Get the down.
All right, so I will say, if you flee from the police and you hit the cops with your car, the Supreme Court of the United States, the actual Supreme Court, has said that the police are allowed to use deadly force when the car is coming toward them. And so, if you hit the cops with the car and you get yourself shot, that's a you problem. So don't do that.
You down. I'm in the car. I'm scared.
One detained, dispatch. One detained.
I'm just scared.
Send me across of 548.
We've already got two
North
scared.
Clinton
I
Avenue.
have a feeling this woman is going to say the word scared a whole bunch. And we need to start a calculator or a running tally on how many times this woman says she's scared. And if she's scared, I want to know, why is she fleeing the police with a child in her car?
Stay with the baby. Stay with the baby.
Is she under
For the
arrest?
year.
Yes, yes.
All right, we got the baby. Huff, don't let go of the baby. Don't let go of the baby. Huh? Don't let go of the baby. Just put him in the car. Put him in the car.
You're just a part of it.
You gotta kidding me.
Wait, my city out. Can you put my city back?
Why are you running?
Because I'm scared.
Scared of what? Why are you running?
I can tell you.
All right, we're gonna get in the car and we're gonna figure this out.
All right. But wait,
Who
can
you-
you get my baby?
No, now you're worried about the baby. You worried about the baby now?
The cops bring that up. Now you're worried about the cop after you high-speed chase, run from the police, don't have your kid buckled in, don't have your kid in the car seat, and you just then leave your kid at the scene and try and run? Come on now. Mom of the year.
Get in the car. Hey, go. Did you go over her?
Before I get in, can I just catch my breath? I really can't breathe.
I got it.
I'm
I got it.
scared.
You can breathe.
I watched video.
Sometimes I wonder the moniker, like, I can't breathe, obviously with all the stuff that's happened in the past, which we don't need to rehash in this video. But I wonder if people try to use that phrase to get out of getting arrested. And I wonder if it actually ever works, to be quite honest. She clearly is breathing. I mean, she was running from the cops, and so she could be a little out of breath. She obviously doesn't look like she's in tremendous shape. But let's see how the cops handle this situation.
Can I please catch my breath? There's hot in that car. I really can't breathe. Can you roll the window down?
Get in.
Okay. Can you roll the window down, please?
Yes.
Restart.
Just get in. Hold on.
So they put her in there. They said they'll roll down the
What is
window.
going
I'm
on?
about to tell you. Open the door.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
She over there, the Karen Cam, maybe this cop's the Cam, she over there pointing at her like a dog. No.
I will tell you.
Listen, I ain't the one. So whatever tricks you trying to pull right now, it ain't gonna fucking work.
just scared.
Do you understand me?
Yes.
All right.
There.
All that taking off running,
I swear to God.
you're done.
I was just scared.
Four.
I was just scared, ma'am.
What's your first and last name?
Tempest Isom. I can't breathe back back here.
Because you were running. Because you were running.
No, it's not just that. Ma'am.
What's your first and last name?
You hear me? I-S-O-M.
I need your last name first.
That isn't.
What is it?
I-S.
I-S. Relax. Oh.
M as in Mary. Can I please?
Oh, what?
M as in Mary.
Uh-huh.
My first name is Tempest.
T-E.
M.
Uh-huh.
P-E-S.
P-E-S.
T-T.
T-T.
Yes.
We're going double T on Tempest? Interesting.
What's your date of birth?
Me at the second one. But ma'am, I was just scared. They tried to jump me, and I called the
262 dispatch. This is gonna be one and same with the unknown trouble downtown. I cannot believe you did all that. What are you moving for?
I'm just trying to talk to you. Stop. I'm not a threat. I know I did something stupid, but I'm not.
How old is your kid?
He's 3. Sir, please.
DCPMP is gonna be involved. You understand that?
Yeah, so DCPMP is obviously, right, Child Protective Services. And when you do things like this, if you want to lose your kids, this is a perfect way to lose your kids. High-speed chase, run from the police, crash your car, have your kids not strapped in a seatbelt. Just don't do that. I really, Mom of the Year, I really don't understand what was going through her mind, but let's find out in the rest of the video. Maybe there's a good explanation.
I do.
Okay.
Can I please speak?
Why were you running for it?
Who, me?
No, you should not speak.
Because
no,
I
do not
was
answer
scared.
that question.
Of what?
I didn't want my baby don't got a car seat.
No, that's not. Try again.
Listen.
Try again.
Listen. I just bought the car.
Where'd you get the vehicle from?
Listen. I was trying to find the primary borrower because Santander Bank.
428 Warren.
Can you hear me?
I'm listening.
Okay. I was just trying to find the primary borrower because Santander told me.
262 dispatch.
You ever?
For receive.
I'm listening.
You listening, bro? Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I still have to talk, so.
Woman to woman, it has nothing to do with me trying to run. Okay? I know I was wrong.
So right there, I know I didn't have to run, I know I was wrong. You're admitting to doing something wrong, right? Like, make the cops prove that. Now, all this video, you're kind of toast anyway. But at the end of the day, don't make it easier for them, Keep your mouth shut.
See, I feel like, are you listening, bro?
I'm listening. Listen, if you want to play this game, we can play this game. But I'm going to tell you right now.
Listen.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
Not with me.
Ma'am.
Not with me.
Ma'am, I'm not that type of person. I'm just scared.
So, if you're going to tell me a story.
I'm going to tell you the whole thing.
All right?
And nothing but the
because this was called in a few times. So, if you're going to sit there and lie.
I called it in.
Okay, so let's try again. And then you could tell me what happened. And if you're not going to be truthful, then you could keep adding charges.
I'm not adding
all
nothing
right?
on.
So what happened?
This cop is going hard in the paint, right? She's giving her the business, and I wonder if it's because they look generally like the same age, the cop, and then the woman who's running from the police and almost hit her with the car. So I know she's pissed off and she almost got ran over. But Karen police officer is going pretty hard in the paint, and then she goes and asks, "Tell me what happened." Don't ever tell the cops what happened. Be quiet.
It's no excuse for me running. I understand that's my fault. I'm not going to take blame that on nobody. Earlier today, Santander Bank called. Tariq in the Nissan truck, he is my, the primary. I'm the co-signer. We broke up September. I haven't had access to this car, right?
So she's telling that the guy that was pulled over in front of her, so you have to rewind the video and look at the very front of the video, there's a car also pulled over in front of her that looks like they were in some kind of dispute or chase in the mean streets of Trenton, New Jersey. I think that's where Tony Soprano lived. Anyway, I digress. She's saying that she hasn't had access to the car since September. It looks like this is February of this year, so September of 2022. So she's been out of the access to the car for a very long time, and she's been trying to get access to it, right? Because they're co-signers. I think it has to do probably like a money situation or her credit, if I had to guess.
When we pulled up, he was climbing out of the front seat. Like, they went around to go get her, and we were right behind him. We pulled up, and he was literally...
474 I'm becoming a 1 male under arrest.
So he was not strapped in or anything?
I don't know. We weren't on the stop. We came from headquarters when they asked for help. As we were coming, I guess the car took off on them. And they said she crashed. We pulled up. They went around the car. We were going to follow them, but then he crawled out of the driver's seat. I have Tim's coming to check him out just because he wasn't.
No, of course, but I'm just saying nothing obvious.
No,
okay.
He's not speaking.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so as we're coming down Southern, see these two cars on Perry, just flying. So they blow the red light there. We start making our way to follow them. I hit the lights. They both pull over. I'm like, all right, cool, get another unit out here because I'm not really sure what the hell's going on. Female driver with the babies in this car. He said he's the ex-boyfriend. He might be the father of the kid. He was back there, stopped. So she stayed with him. I proceeded up to the further up car to talk to the guy and see what's going on. She fucking takes off. Okay. Basically brushes me.
The cop right there, he just says kind of like what happened and how she brushed him with the car. So when you do that, you're going to get assault on a police officer, right? You can't hit the cops with your vehicle. Do that, it's going to be bad for you. They're going to charge you to the nines when you do something like that.
She takes off on foot. She runs towards the bar, goes down the sidewalk, into the parking lot, tries to get in someone's car. Okay. And it's like, I got money. Like ripping on the door. Can't get out. Takes off on foot again, goes around the thing. We catch her right by the fence over there, right by engine, whatever that is. Okay. And take her into custody.
Pay someone to drive her away?
Santander's like, oh, well, if you got to get a record from the police station to show that he's not, obligating with the thing. I called the 989 number earlier. I spoke to a man first, and then I spoke to a lady, and then a man called me back, but the phone disconnected because it was a Wi-Fi call. And that officer was telling me to follow him to 225. When I called, I was asking for an officer to meet me on Stuyvesant because I was in pursuit of the car.
Is it me or is her voice extremely annoying? Facts of the case, she was pursuing her ex-boyfriend because that vehicle that he was driving, she's a co-signer on the loan, and it's been affecting her credit. They've been calling her and things with her credit. It's been affecting her life, and she hasn't had access to the vehicle. And so she was trying, it seems like, to get that vehicle or to do something with it to where she can get off being a co-signer on that car.
So I thought if I could call you, I don't know the law. I just know what they told me on the phone. So I felt if I called the police station, you know what I'm saying?
You know what you could do? Save your story. Save your story.
I wasn't being funny with you.
Save your story.
That's
what you can do right now. Right now, you're under arrest, so you know what? All that bullshit you're telling me right now,
like I said,
is bullshit.
Apparently there was a hit and run downtown.
Okay.
I guess as you're coming this way, she's on the phone with dispatch, trying to advise them.
The woman who's now under arrest. Okay.
They pulled her over.
Nadia pulled her
Right.
over. Okay.
I guess she was afraid of what the other party was going to do, so she just continued where she struck the car over here. And then
While Nadia tried to pull her over?
yeah,
We had both cars stopped. So when we got both cars stopped, I went to the first car that had the male occupant in it. She stayed back with that car, and they basically pulled over right behind each other. So I talked to the guy, I'm like, what's going on? She said, man, she's been following me for like an hour and a half, this and that. The car's smoking. And as I'm talking to him, I asked him to get out of the car. Right as he's starting to do that, I hear that engine rev. I turn around, she goes flying by me, like brushes off me, and then comes down to here. We jump back in the car, go to hers. I mean, she had a baby in the car, so I'm more worried about that.
Of course.
By the time we got up to here, she already crashed. She gets out on foot, runs. She runs into this parking lot. There was a car that was leaving. She starts ripping on the door of the car that's leaving. It's like, I got money, let me in. They're like, no, take off. They leave. We get out on foot, chase her around. We get her right on the corner of that fence over there.
Listen, you can ignore her. I'm about to go.
if you don't want to listen to me because of the baby, I understand that. I do. Call my mom. I can give you my mom's number. The girl mom. I can give you her number.
Okay.
I'm not listening. Mister, please.
No, we're listening. Go ahead.
I'm not making any excuses for what I did as far as the baby being in the car.
Okay.
I do take full responsibility. A few hours ago, I called the 989 number to the police station. I spoke to 3 different people, and I let them know my situation with the owner in the new car, okay? And that I was asking for a cop to meet us.
Okay.
So that we could get the paperwork. It did go left field, but I honestly tried to do the right thing. I did not mean to put my baby in jeopardy, and I know that I ran. I know I was scared. The way he walked
how about let's do this right now.
It's the way he walked up.
This woman clearly is feeling a certain way about how everything happened. She claiming she tried to do the right thing and do what whoever told her to do to try and get her car situation squared away, right? But once you're already in custody, regardless of what it's for, just shut the fuck up. Can't do anything about it. It's kind of over. Quite frankly, this woman's voice is so annoying.
How old's your child? He's 3 years old?
He's nonverbal.
He's nonverbal?
Is the other gentleman the father? Is he the father of the child?
No.
No, okay.
No.
House is in the ambulance with the child on the way down.
Yes, ma'am.
Mommy,
Relax.
look, just look in here and see if the baby okay, please.
And around to her.
Mommy, I'm not a bad person.
All right.
I'm not a bad person. I take full responsibility.
You know you almost hit You almost crashed into my partner.
I was trying to stop the car. It wasn't me.
You almost hit me.
No.
If I didn't move out the way, and then you almost crashed into my partner. If he didn't see you and move out the way.
Remember, like you said, when he threw the crowbar, whatever the four-way thing, when he threw it and I hit the building, whatever was in my gear, I couldn't get it out of it after that. It's not all my fault, but it is my fault.
Have you been on any drugs today?
I can't hear you.
Did you take any drugs today?
I smoked weed earlier.
The cops ask you if you're using drugs. Your response is, I invoke the Fifth, and you keep your mouth shut, right? The Fifth Amendment, you have the right to remain silent, the right to an attorney. Keep your mouth shut. Don't admit to using drugs, regardless of if it's just marijuana, and you just fled the police, you're admitting to using marijuana, and now your kids are potentially subject to dealing with Child Protective Services. The police, they can ask you anything they want, but you also can remain silent. So don't ever admit to using drugs. Ever.
Have you drunk at all today? Did you drink anything? No drugs besides marijuana?
Shouldn't be.
What do you mean shouldn't be? Yes or no? You bought a what?
I bought an edible at the dispensary. I don't know.
So she's driving around Trenton, New Jersey, buying edibles, hanging out with her 3-year-old nonverbal child, trying to search out her ex-boyfriend. I don't want to be judgy on people, but all of these things are ways you're going to get arrested. And once the cops arrest you, they're not just going to let you go because you're going to talk yourself out of it. If anything, you're just giving more evidence that they're going to play in front of a judge or a prosecutor's going to watch, and they're going to use all that stuff against you.
But to my knowledge, no, I don't take any drugs, man.
262 is that age.
But so anyway, like I was saying, all this started earlier.
Kirk receiving.
I was really, really, really scared.
Well, you saw us. You saw.
Listen, the tall guy with the shaved head, when he walked up to the car, he was like, huh, and you got a baby with no car seat. I just panicked.
Baby with no car seat. I mean, you can't panic. Like, all right, you got a baby with no car seat, so yeah, that's a no-go, right? But you can't then flee the police. And the fact that she's trying to, I don't know what she's trying to do, like explain herself, but it's kind of frustrating at how dumb she really is.
I swear to God I did. I'm not.
And I was standing right there.
Huh?
I know, I was standing right there. You almost ran over my foot.
I panicked.
I'm going to tell you what, no funny shit.
Come on, you
I'm going to tell you what, no funny shit.
You might not like me, but I'm not like that.
It's not about like, because you tried that shit out there.
I was scared. I'm not scared.
You tried funny
I'm not trying to listen.
I'm going to meet you there.
You know what? You don't got to threaten me because I didn't threaten you. I didn't threaten you. Wait 1 second. Can I just pull my pants up real quick? Sure. God damn. It's like soon as you get a whiff of somebody, that's just how you feel.
No. You know what you did wrong.
I didn't say that I didn't. I'm not playing the game with you.
Play the game while you
I'm not playing the game with you. I would never do that. It was wrong and I was scared. Y'all act like people don't be scared. And if your partner came up and you seen the stuff that
Real quick, I just wanted to say that Attorney Tom / Attorney Reacts content is now on Spotify. We just launched a partnered show, link in the description. Go check it out. Now, back to the video.
I told you what we gotta do.
I understand. But you know when you stand up, it comes out a little bit more faster. I'm just asking, can I go there?
They're just gonna ask you for your name and your information.
Okay, I don't mind. I just want to be. I'm on my period. Like, come on.
Stay right here.
Let her come. Let's talk to her. Answer the question. I just say that. Answer the question. You know what? She's seen me. She's.
Hush. No more talking.
She's seen me.
Listen to the sergeant.
Good morning, Kai.
That was good advice. Hush. No more talking.
She's seen me with him. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She's seen me with him a few months ago. My name is Tempest Tyson. I'm not trying to talk my way out of what happened on East State. I was scared. But I do want to say, before everything happened, I did try to do the right thing and call here 3 different times today to let this be known to an officer who told me to bring Tariq and the car to 225 headquarters. The guy in the Nissan. He got pulled over with me.
Anyone that will listen, and none of these people care. At this point of the story, I don't care either. Nobody cares. But I really don't understand what was going through her mind, being scared of why you would want to flee the police over something as trivial as being a co-signer on the loan and having, issues with your credit. It makes no sense.
I have a co-sign. I go with the breakup, whatever that was. The bank told me that I needed to get a police report, and I called here 3 different times today.
something? I need to sign in here. Right?
Remember I told you the quicker you answer her question?
All right. After that, all right? What's your date of birth?
But then is the person I spoke with today on the phone, we have no idea who that is, do we?
Who did you speak to?
I don't know. It was a male. The first time I called it was a male. The second time I called it was a female. Then she said, hold on, and the same guy I talked to the first time, he called me back at least 2-3 different times before he threw the 4-way at my window when I hit that building. Like, I never came out the house to do all that. Now, I understand it turned into whatever the levels from, but my whole thing was just to ask, can we refinance this car and can we get a police report done so I can get to Santander Bank? I was scared. I shouldn't have did the rest of it.
Which shirt do you want to keep on? This one or this one? 1 second. Do you want to take this? Listen, I know you listen.
I need this one on because the one at the bottom is a bodysuit. It's not a hair.
All right, so that has to come off. One of them has to come off. You can't keep both on. Okay. All right, so if you want the bodysuit on, then this has to come off.
Can I just ask a question?
Wait 1 second. You're everywhere. I need you to focus here.
That ain't the truth. You're everywhere. We need you to focus. Yeah, let's focus. Be quiet. Do it a little bit of time. You're gonna get out on probably a non-recourse bond in the morning.
So listen, so I can help you. Okay. So do you want this shirt?
Just take the top one. Just because you don't like me, don't mean you gotta talk to me like that.
It's not like you're not listening.
I'm listening to you.
You can't listen if you're talking.
You gotta understand. People do wrong things, but I'm
understand that.
help me. I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you.
Help me.
I answered your question.
Every time I say something,
every time I say something to you, you get in the zone.
No, you're just trying to talk over me and say what you want to say instead of listening.
I feel like two high school kids arguing over, just bickering back and forth. And there'd be the echoing. I mean, how annoying would it be to work in a jailhouse? I don't know if I could do that job.
Rather than the rest of these people that don't care. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so I can do that.
Respect that come with it.
Yes,
absolutely. I don't have no disrespect to you. You might feel like I ran over your foot, but I swear to God, I was just scared because your partner scared me. Like that.
Relax. Let me do my process.
Assam was charged with aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest, eluding, endangering the welfare of a child, and several motor vehicle violations.
All right, everyone. So we just heard a woman going nonstop back and forth with the police about how she was scared, this and that. It doesn't matter if you're scared. You can't flee the police. You can't almost hit the police. You can't get in a high-speed chase with the police. And you definitely can't do it with a child who is not strapped in to a child seat. Okay? You can't do any of those things, right? It's not going to end well for you. And the other overarching lesson we should take from this, if you're not taking it that you can't run from the police, is you should know to never, ever co-sign a loan with your boyfriend or girlfriend. They're asking you to co-sign because they probably already have a problem with their credit. Adding you to it gets rid of the risk from the bank's perspective, but you're taking on the risk that the bank is getting rid of. Because if the person that is the number one on the loan, if they stop paying, they then come after you. And then it becomes a you problem, which in this instance then turned into being pulled over, high-speed chase, running red lights, being pulled over from the cops, and then getting into an accident with your child who's not strapped into a car seat. And then you end up in jail and dealing with the Karen King. You heard it first here. Don't do any of those things and your life will be a lot better. If you like this video, hit the like button, follow the channel. Tons of great subscribers, or rather tons of great creators. We love our subscribers. And hit that bell for notifications. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Big verdict.